Welcome back to At the Threshold. My name's Katie. Today is day 19. Now, yesterday I talked a little bit about how it's important to let go of the outcome, right? And it's been a theme throughout this series. And I just want to say that as we transition to talking about today, that really does help build trust with others. People feel it when you're using them as a means to an end. And if your end is service and helping people, they're going to pick that up too, and the outcome will take care of itself, right? So a little bit of what we talked about yesterday, but that kind of leads into today. When we don't use people as a means to an end, but an end, that builds trust. And today I want to focus on, as you're going through this process, as I am incredibly grateful for the people around me. I could never do the things that I am doing alone. I have a wonderful partner. My kids have supported me, a wonderful family. I have a network of friends, and I have an amazing group of colleagues and professionals around me. So, today's quote from Helen Keller. She says, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." And that is exactly what I want to focus on today. If you haven't reached out to people, think about people in your life today who are your network that you can be grateful for. Think about, in order to achieve your goals, where do you need support? When you're first starting off at a company, for example, you might have questions on the bookkeeping side or who knows what. So if there's, depending on what it is you're trying to do, if there's holes in sort of what you need, skills and things like that, think through who it is you need to attract, to reach out to support you on this journey. It's humbling when I think about how people have supported me in my own journey. And on top of that, client relationships, I talk about this a little bit in my TEDx talk. I had 3 of the largest railroads sign multi-year contracts for the software I was building before the software was even done. And it just amazes me in the trust that they put in me. And I had never even built software before, but I did know the subject matter of the software I was writing. And a lot of those people I had relationships with in other contexts, in consulting, or they saw me as a colleague. But still, that's not the normal way a software company gets started. That required so much trust, and it is extremely humbling. So for today, think through, find gratitude for the people around you, supporting you, and think, who do you need to call in? What kind of team do you need around you? Sometimes we just need our friends to just take a break from all the stuff, and that I have needed. And sometimes we need different expertise to call in, because you're not meant to know all the answers. It's just about finding the others so that you can do bigger things. By yourself, you can make an impact. With a team and others supporting you, it exponentially grows. So that's what I want to reflect on for today. Find gratitude for the people in your life, and reflect on if there's any others that you need to pull in to support you on your journey. Thank you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow.